Is pranayama and breathwork the same? Yes and no. Breathwork nowadays helps people to energize themselves, to get them out of lethargy, of stress, anxiety, to feel more alive and balanced and grounded and energized. Also, many techniques help to unblock emotions, to heal past traumas, to deal with many situations, even to go in ice cold water, take an ice bath, and that's great. But the practice of pranayama has a completely different approach, a completely different goal. Breathwork means breathing, exercise, activity, but pranayama is a different approach. Prana means the life force. Ayama and Yama means to control, to expand, to hold back. So with pranayama, you want to control the life force, the airs inside your body. This will improve your digestion, your clarity of mind, your body, your doshas, your blood flow, the intake of oxygen. So many benefits can help with addictions, with sleep disorders, if you feel ungrounded, unbalanced, and many similarities between breathwork and pranayama. But pranayama, the goal is, like we know from Ashtanga yoga, the eightfold path of mystic yoga, we have asanas, then we have pranayama, the breath control, and then we have pratyahara. That means we wanna withdraw the senses from the objects of the senses. We wanna bring back the mind and the senses within, disconnect from the material world. Then we have dharana, concentration, dhyana, meditation, ends with samadhi, completely emerge in transcendental bliss, connect to the divine field of energy, connect with God. This is the process of Ashtanga yoga, and pranayama is right in the middle, and pranayama is kind of the gap between the yamas, niyamas, all the rules and regulations, asanas, the sitting postures, or yoga, we call it nowadays. Then pranayama is the breath control. It's still on a more physical level, but then it leads to a more subtle level, to meditation, to samadhi. And if you practice breathwork, that's great. It's so helpful in so many ways. But if you experience the depth of pranayama, each technique has so many various benefits for the physical and the mental body. Also for your emotions. It's a completely different approach. I would say pranayama is more the spiritual approach. Breathwork is more the material approach. Of course you can use it for meditation. I don't say it's not spiritual. You can use everything for your spiritual sadhana, for your practice. But the ancient yogis, they created a system of how to breathe, when to breathe, how long to breathe, and actually to hold back the breath, to come to a point where you don't breathe anymore, very soft and gently. And the less you breathe, the calmer the mind will be. And then you can access your higher self. So if you ask me, is pranayama and breathwork the same? I would say yes, but I also will say no. It's a completely different approach. Om Tat Sat. Namaskar.